All right, let's just dive right in. We are on a mission today to hunt down the silent killers in your bank account. I'm talking about those hidden expenses that are secretly, quietly draining your finances. In this explainer, we're going to unmask the 7 most common culprits and, most importantly, give you a battle plan to fight back.
You know the feeling, right? It's that sinking pit in your stomach. You didn't make any huge purchases, there was no lavish vacation, and yet the number is so much lower than it should be. You start scrolling through the transactions, and it's just this death by 1,000 tiny cuts.
You see a little charge for $8 here,
another for $12 there.
And of course, that old classic, $19.99 for some subscription you totally forgot you were even paying for. And before you know it, all these little financial ghosts have teamed up on you, leaving you stressed out and just wondering why you can't seem to get ahead.
And that right there, that's the heart of the problem. We spend so much energy worrying about the big, obvious expenses, we don't even see the tiny leaks that are slowly sinking our whole financial ship. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. I just need a raise. I just need to make more money. And hey, who doesn't want more income? But it's not the magic wand you might think it is. Let's actually look at the proof. Get this. A 2024 report from Lending Club found that over 60% of people earning 6 figures, we're talking $100,000 or more, are still living paycheck to paycheck. That number is it's staggering. And it proves that the real problem goes way deeper than just the size of your salary. So what's really going on? Well, the main culprit has a name, and it's our very first hidden expense, lifestyle inflation. It's this supernatural, almost automatic tendency to spend more money as soon as we make more money. If you don't actively fight it, every single raise you get will just get swallowed up by new spending, and you'll be stuck in the exact same spot, just with, nicer stuff. So, if a bigger paycheck isn't the whole answer, what is? Well, it's time to pull back the curtain and really shine a light on these silent thieves that are robbing you blind without you even noticing. Let's start with a big one, our second hidden expense. Subscription creep. Just think about it for a second. Streaming services, music apps, gym memberships, that cloud storage you had to upgrade. They are specifically designed to be small, automatic, and totally painless, which of course is what makes them so incredibly dangerous. On their own, they look harmless, right? $15 here, $10 there. But as you can see, it adds up ridiculously fast. You could easily be spending $70 a month without even blinking. That's $840 a year, just poof, vanishing into the digital ether. Okay, so here's where it gets crazy. What's the real cost of that? If you took that same $70 a month and instead you invested it, say at an average 8% return, after just 10 years, you'd be looking at over $12,000. That is the true mind-boggling cost of subscription creep. All right, on to our third hidden expense, and this is one we are all paying, probably more than we'd like to admit. The convenience tax. Yep, every single time you get food delivered or call a rideshare or click express shipping, you're paying a huge premium just for the luxury of ease. And this breaks it down perfectly. You see that $12 meal you wanted to order? Well, by the time you add the delivery fee, the service fee, maybe some of that lovely surge pricing, and a tip, it's suddenly a $25 meal. You're paying more than double just so you don't have to put your shoes on. Okay, so we've spotted some of the leaks in the ship. But if we really want to fix them for good, we have to understand the why. Why are we so vulnerable to this stuff? And that brings us to 2 really powerful psychological traps that are basically hidden expenses themselves. First up, our 4th hidden expense, the it's no big deal purchase. This is all thanks to something called mental accounting. It's this sneaky little trick your brain plays, where it files small buys, like a coffee, a snack from the vending machine, or something from the dollar aisle, into this imaginary mental bucket labeled unimportant. The problem? Your bank account doesn't have different buckets. It just has one single total. And that leads us right into hidden expense number 5, reactive spending. This one is fueled by what psychologists call social comparison bias. It's that little voice in your head, that nagging feeling that you need to keep up with everyone else, buying things not because you genuinely need or want them, but because you feel this pressure to look normal or successful. So, we've unmasked the enemies. We understand the psychology behind the trap, and now it's time for the big, shocking reveal. Let's actually add up the damage that these silent thieves are doing over the long run. And trust me, this is where it gets serious. Let's just tally up a few of these leaks, okay? Let's say you're losing $840 a year on subscriptions, another $1,400 on convenience, maybe $3,600 on all those small purchases, and now let's add our sixth hidden expense, the absolutely soul-crushing drain of high-interest debt, maybe another $1,000 a year. All told, that's nearly $7,000 a year just gone, leaked away.
And here it is, the true cost of doing nothing. Our seventh and final hidden expense, massive opportunity cost. If you took that $7,000 every year and invested it, earning an average 8% return over 20 years, it would grow to around $320,000. That's not a leak. That is a life-changing fortune that is just draining away.
Look, seeing a number like that, it can be a gut punch, but it should also be incredibly empowering. Because the second you can see the leaks, you can start to plug them. So let's get to the most important part, your blueprint for taking back complete control. Consider these your weapons.
Here is your 6-step action plan. Number 1, do a ruthless subscription audit. If you haven't used it in the last month, you cancel it, period. No excuses. 2, introduce friction. Delete your saved credit cards from all your apps. Make spending an actual choice again, not just a muscle reflex. 3, track every single dollar that comes in or goes out for just 7 days. I promise you the awareness alone is a game changer. 4, use the 24-hour rule for any non-essential purchase to let that initial impulse die down. 5, attack your high-interest debt first. It is a guaranteed return on your money. And finally, number 6, start investing now. I don't care if it's small, time is your greatest weapon. Please let this one sink in. This whole journey isn't about beating yourself up. You are not bad with money. The modern economy is literally engineered to make you spend mindlessly. It's not a personal failure, it's a system that you now know how to fight back against. And now you have the tools to actually win.
So this is it. This is the moment the story stops being about learning and starts being about doing. You've seen the enemies, you understand the psychology, you have your weapons. The only question left is, what's your first move? Which one of these silent thieves are you going to fire this week?